High rollers. This war has been going for too long now, and it could have been finished with our victory back in 2022, but we are where we are now. And, we've come a long way as a community, and I as a streamer, and I want to take you back in time for exactly 2 years from today and show you what was there, how we've become the community as we are today, where we come from. So, my friends, please enjoy.
We're live. Hi everyone.
Okay. Hi.
Today we have a special guest. It's my friend Oris. He's
Hi.
from Italy. And yeah, Jet. Today Jet is a bit ill. He couldn't make it to the stream. We planned to stream together, like three of us. But Jet will be in the chat. He promised to attend the stream. And I guess Charlie, our usual guest, will also be here. Yeah, for you, Oris, I'm gonna introduce the guys. Jet is from Canada and Charlie is from Britain.
Okay.
Yes, so we have an international community in here. It's a small one, but already an international.
Yeah.
Um,
We are
so
spread in a good way along the worldwide.
yeah, it's actually I don't know what to add to this. I just wanted to say that I'm glad to hear you. I forgot to told you before the stream.
Yeah.
So I'm telling it to you now.
Yeah.
And yeah, if anyone will have any questions to Oris, you can type them in the chat. But I still see 0 viewers in here.
Okay.
Probably Jet is still not here, but who knows? Just a
Hmm.
second. Oh yeah, Jet already retweeted the tweet of the
Okay.
stream, so he knows. Alright, what we usually do in here is, yeah, it's me talking about what happened. I'm bringing some news, and then, yeah, most of them are ridiculous because Russia is ridiculous and it's doing ridiculous
I
stuff.
think we all know about it. It's common thing.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of ridiculous stuff today here because this week was full of it.
Yeah.
And yes, what else? Yeah, before I begin talking, I'd like to ask you, what have you heard about Ukraine? Just some random news this week or this month, what the latest thing you know. It's okay if you don't know much, but just the things you've heard lately.
Yeah. Okay. So the main news I've heard in the last 3-4 days was about the crop uh, that Russia decided to stop providing from the Ukraine side to Europe.
Yeah.
And it was because Kiev attacked one of the ships
Oh yeah.
in front of Crimea, if I don't remember right. And sorry if I don't remember wrong.
Yeah,
And
it's right.
so it's like after everything they did, I don't know. When you heard something and you start laughing because it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense at all. Because at that point, they felt like um, it was, if I don't remember wrong, it was not a drone, but RC boat or something that was driving bombs to the ship. It was very
Y-
very good to see, to be honest.
Yep.
And yeah, we had some live stream of the boat driving on the sea, and then missiles missing it, and then the 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 boat arrived to the ship. And yeah, my thought about it was, so they said they were trying to free Ukraine from bad things, and they decided to do that by using bombs, a lot of bombs.
Yeah, because that's the way of Russia to free people. You're freeing them from their lives, and that's the point.
yeah. It's like your life is so bad. You better don't say it. It doesn't make sense to me at all. But but it was really hypocrite at that point, because if you take that as something that is a provocation, I don't know how to say it. Like
provocation, I guess that's the
word.
And
you decide to stop supplying crop to Jesus, to Europe via Ukraine, and being the only one to provide it. It's like on one side you are in a war, but on the other side you're saying you're not, because you're freeing people. But at the same time,
that's actually the Russian way to provide information. They give you some different points, like they're totally opposite, and they confuse you with as many points as they can. So you'd be really, I mean, they're trying to mess with your brain by giving you tons of information and just making you confused. So Charlie was typing that Jet looks different today. Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
Because it's my friend Oris.
I think he's not wearing glasses, right?
Jet is wearing glasses. Yeah.
Oh, he's okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
You kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, your hair is a bit.
I mean, these guys. Okay.
Looks like Jet, the hair looks like Jet's too, a bit. So Charlie said
I don't think the accent does, to be honest.
He won't be able to join until 8 or 8. How do you say 8.10 or how 8 hours?
10 past 8. 10 past 8.
Yes, I forgot how to say it.
Basic English. I know. Okay, I'm not gonna use a Rocket League comparison. Go. Okay. Go. Move.
Yeah, Charlie asks you, do you see the chat, by the way, Horace?
I don't. If you tell me how to do that, I will.
I guess you maybe open the stream on your phone on YouTube.
Yeah, I can watch it on YouTube, and
in parallel, maybe.
Can you send me the link to make it faster?
Link to the stream. I'm not sure. Just a second. I'm gonna try to do it. Yeah, I guess I can do it. I'm gonna send it to my page. And
you're
just gonna find it on my page. Yeah, I've sent it to you on Telegram.
Yeah.
Okay, Charlie, I'm gonna answer for Oris. He's from Italy. He's my old friend from Italy. We know each other for, I guess, 8 years. We actually, this war made us meet each other online. Yeah, Jet is here. He was in the wrong stream. Yeah, Jet, I knew this will happen. So, I'm gonna introduce Oris once again. He's my old friend from Italy, and we know each other since 2014 when Russia invaded our country first time. I started playing Evolve, and it was a new game. It was such a good game and exciting one, and I met Oris there, and we played countless of matches in that game. This was an epic period of our lives, I guess.
Yeah. It was actually, if we can digress a bit, it was actually my first online video game ever. And
really?
it was such a niche game that, I don't know, the relationship that we created there were very untoxic and friendly and lovely. I've met Yeah, I've met one of the best people I've ever met in my life in that game, and
Yeah.
one of them is Rick and his girlfriend, and no, sorry, now wife,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Back then, she was girlfriend.
Yeah, and it's amazing. I still can't realize how good it was to via a video game being able to meet someone in such a deeper way. We've shared the best and the toughest part of our life. Yeah, it's very good to be here tonight, and also to be able to stay in touch with these people that are amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're amazing too.
Thank you.
Charlie, I'm not sure if you're still here, but I wanted to brag with my NAFO hoodie that came in this week, and I'm finally wearing it almost every day. Oris, do you know about NAFO and what it is?
I don't know. I'd like to know more about it.
Does it remind you of something?
Yeah, of course it does. And what's the acronym?
Yeah, so it's North Atlantic Phallus Organization.
Okay.
So it's a Twitter version of NATO, and it consists of Shiba Inu dogs that is, Mr. Cheems, I guess, and Doge, those meme dogs.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that's a community on Twitter that is fighting Vatniks and their propaganda. By the way, do you know
Okay.
who Vatniks are?
I don't know. I think it's a name we've never heard in Italy.
Yeah,
Is it?
Vatniks.
I guess it's connected with the war somehow.
Yes.
It's one of the propagandas or what?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually people who believe Russian propaganda, and also the same who are spreading the Russian propaganda. There's such a
Okay.
term, Russian world, that they believe in and that they want to live in, and it's world of slavery and humiliation, death, torture, destruction, raping, murdering, and stuff. Typical Russian world.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you. Jet says awesome hoodie. Thank you. Has anybody else in Kiev commented on it? I wonder how many people there know about NAFO. Yeah, I wonder too. I actually need to spread it in Kiev. Yeah, and he said that he noticed my hoodie. Charlie said, I mean. A world of genocide and destruction. Lovely people. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why Russia must be like it must stop to exist in this form, in the current form. It must be, ideally, it must be separated in different countries, because they enslaved during the centuries, they enslaved a lot of peoples around the globe, because damn, their country is too big, and there are many nationalities in there. Buryats, Tatars, who else? Tuvians, and a lot of them. It's like 60 or 70 nationalities live in there.
Okay.
And they also have their own languages, and Russia is actually, suppressing those languages. It tries to put Russia as a main language and slowly degrade the other languages to make them disappear. Yeah.
And the quality of life with that.
The quality of life, of course, because poor people won't think about anything besides their survival, because it's like the pyramid of Maslow, those basic needs, and then the needs that are higher. So I was telling you about the word vatnik. What vatnik is actually an old Russian clothes, which is filled with cotton wool. So
okay,
it was, I guess it appeared in Soviet Union, and it
Is it Vatnik?
Vatnik. Yes, Vatnik. You can Google it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess you found people, not.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got it.
So yeah, sometimes
It's a symbol of the Soviet Union.
yes.
Okay.
I'm not even sure when we started calling them Vatniks, but yeah, those Vatniks. It actually goes good with their empty heads. Like it's only cotton wool in their heads, no brains.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's not only clothes, but the state of their consciousness and brains. Telogreika, yeah. It also is called like that. In another word for the jacket.
Okay,
Yes,
for the
yes.
jacket. Yeah.
About let's get back to that.
To the main topic. Yeah. So this was the one of the last news, and it's the describe
I wanted
how
to
information goes. Yeah.
tell you more and to show you more and
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah, figure out how it works. So you also see the stream on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Do you see the map right? Yes, you see it. So let's go to Telegram now. And I'm gonna show you a nice video which our military published yesterday. It was actually the recording that you already seen from the boats. From
it's amazing. That one is
they
very
were
cool.
actually kind of drones because they are unmanned surface vehicles. So you guys can see that they were just easily getting to the ship in the night, to the Russian warship, and they were hitting it. They were like kamikaze boats. This video actually has awesome, how do you call it? Subtitles, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They're talking to Russian fleet. They're saying went out to sea, went to the bottom. This is gonna be a new motto for you.
Yeah. Okay.
This will become the rule of your life of crime. This also applies to submarines. Yeah, so they hit two ships, sorry, not sheeps, but ships, and two big warships. And there's also one video from you see a day mode. It was morning, I guess, and a helicopter was trying to shoot it. You see how the bullets.
Yeah.
Actually, the speed is only half.
Yeah, this one is the one I saw.
Yeah. So this was kind of funny, and today I've seen the Call of Duty version. Let's watch it now.
Okay, yeah.
We got a hit on Hassan.
We can't take him in Iran.
He's not in Iran.
This is really funny.
Who do we send?
Yeah, it's like, jeez, how did it survive? Yeah, amazing.
Because really, Russian war fleet is piece of shit. It doesn't worth anything, and you see, I guess different sources say 6 to 8. No. I guess around 12 drones per use. Some were surface, some were air drones, but they couldn't do anything. A couple of their ships were damaged.
Watch the containers!
I just wanted to watch it.
Iran get their hands on this.
Yeah. The only problem is I can only I have a delay, so.
Oh, you have a delay.
If I watch this, yeah. So
yeah, I forgot.
When I'm not in sync with what you say and what I see, but it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I know that Jet had the same problem.
Okay, okay, it's
with
fine.
us streaming together. Yeah, so Jet was yeah, he liked the Call of Duty version, I guess.
Yeah.
Charlie said he'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay. Mm. So we're going back to the double screen. What else, man? So about them saying that they will stop that grain
Providing.
agreement, you know, the
Yeah.
wheat and other food products.
Hmm.
This is actually something that is already being slowed and sabotaged by Russia from September already. They are not letting ships go through, how do you call it? Let me check. The pass
Yeah.
from the Black Sea to Mediterranean Sea. How do you call the pass?
Mardazov, is that Ad- Azov
We
Sea?
don't. No, not Azov Sea. The one. How do you call the passage where it's like a river between two seas? Let me check.
I have. Okay, in Italy it is stretto. I don't remember how that is in.
Let me check. It is called Bosphor.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Strait.
may
Yeah,
be.
it's called Strait in English. So it's
Mm,
Bosphor Strait. They're just not letting those ships get through the Bosphor Strait.
Okay.
Turkish Straits. Yeah, Jet says Turkish Straits. Okay, this will do. So they are all standing them, and Russia is blocking them from going around the world. And actually, this grain, you've told me about. I mean, what you've heard. You said that this grain, and not only grain, right? There's some oil in there and
Yeah,
buckwheat and stuff. But it is going to Asian countries, to African countries who are also suffering right now
yeah,
from hunger, you know, because Russia created this hunger around the world, and now they are just, you know, starving people around the world, millions of people, hundreds of millions of people.
yeah,
And this, another thing, it's around 215 ships today standing. Can you imagine those big transport ships filled with grain, oil, and stuff, and around 200 blocked in there? So Russia is
yeah,
just using it as an excuse, this yesterday's attack as an excuse
yeah,
to stop this agreement, because this agreement is not good for them because it advantages Ukraine, and Ukraine, you know, it's something that they want to see dead and not
yeah,
getting any advantages. It's actually a miracle how this agreement worked for many months. It's like it started working on August, so 3 months is not
hmm,
three. Let's say normally it was working only for a month and a half, I guess, in August and half of September. And now they are slowing down the ships. Like it's a typical Russian behavior. Another thing I
yeah,
wanted to add to this, that mm, Russian uh, war fleet in Black Sea. This is the only thing that is, you know, mm, stopping us from stopping our ports from normally working. And if we eliminate this threat by in a military way, we can we don't need any agreement. We're just gonna be normally
yeah,
getting out our food products to all over the world. And you know, this is why this is maybe for good, because they already stopped this agreement from normally working and from providing the passages. So we better fucking destroy their fleet, or at least scare them so they wouldn't even be there to shoot the civilian ships.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess this is for good. And yesterday, their Black Sea fleet was totally humiliated by this drone attack because
Yeah.
everyone saw how defenseless they really are.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I tried to get some information about this in a way that I could understand, and yeah, what it looks like, at least from what I see, is that they're saying much, but they're not doing good, because they're actually not very good at war, and they are
Yeah.
in a very bad situation in a military on a military side. They are really struggling, and yeah, I was saying the second news I was one oh, sorry, I was going to share with you
Oh, may I
was
stop
about
for a second to provide a bit more
yeah,
information about yesterday's attack?
of course,
And then we get to that
yeah,
news. Thank you. So you see, there's a comparison of two ships. Just let me move it in here. Yeah, so you can see the ship.
yeah.
Yeah. So this ship,
I'm gonna I'm gonna say it
in a bit.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
know.
Yeah,
With
yeah, yeah.
delay.
20 seconds.
So this is a
Yeah.
frigate, Admiral Grigorovich, I guess. Yes, its name. If I say it in Russian, it will sound like Admiral Grigorovich, but I said it in Ukrainian, sorry.
Okay.
In Russian, it will sound Admiral Grigorievich. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But we don't need the Russian version. Well, it's a Russian warship.
Yeah.
We need to call it Russian way. So it was hit, and yeah, this is a comparison to the footage that we saw yesterday. And they
Yeah.
actually confirmed that this was a frigate. And what the information we have that they damaged this one badly, and on their flagship, they destroyed the radio location systems. So
Okay.
it was providing their fleet with air defense systems. This ship was kind of big air defense system, portable air defense system.
Yeah.
And now it is crippled, and it gives us more advantages. I mean, more chances to hit their ships. So this was another amazing operation provided by our military. Like you have, by the way, you must have heard about Russian flagship Moscow, that our military sank.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it? Yeah. This was in
how much time it when
May,
this
maybe
summer?
May, even May, spring.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
The big one.
It had a name. I don't remember it, but it
Moscow. It was.
Oh yeah, Moscow. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, it was called
No, okay,
Moskva.
okay. Moskva. Yeah, yeah,
Moskva,
yeah. Okay,
yes.
okay. Moskva. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is another embarrassment for their fleet. That one was first, and can you imagine the flagship was
Yeah.
sank? But now it's getting even worse for them, and we're extremely happy. This was a good and happy day yesterday, definitely for us in here.
Yeah.
So sorry, Jet said. So now they're sitting ducks. Yeah. I actually don't know the term sitting ducks. I guess it's like a phrase, not the exactly sitting ducks, right?
I don't know. Like if I get it right, it's
Right.
that they have no more boats on ships, so they're using ducks to
Might
to
be.
fight. Maybe it's just my interpretation. I don't know.
Maybe, but I guess it's kind of, how do you call them, those phrases that usually
Yeah,
used.
I know the Italian way to say it, but I have no
Man, I know the
idea.
Ukrainian way to say it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's learn something together tonight.
Let's just wait for Jet. He's gonna provide us with explanation.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Uh,
It's pretty hard in here. Yeah, he
okay, for
said
word
it
reference.
means exposed and
Common saying. Common
defenseless.
saying. Common saying.
Common saying,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Common saying, thank
Common
you.
Yeah.
Exposed and defenseless. Sitting ducks. Thank you, Jet. I hope I will remember this one because
We can use it again. Yeah.
I usually forget about those common senses. So yes, thank you for listening about those ships a bit more, and tell me what another news you wanted to tell me about.
Okay. So I have kind of story about it. Very short. So I heard that in Russia they were struggling a lot with army. Okay, they have not a lot of people in the army that are able to fight, because the one that really believe in the war are the one that are older, and since they are older, that they're not very good to put in the front. So they had to recruit normal people for the army, and there was okay, one of the colleagues of my dad is married with a Russian woman.
Yeah.
And this Russian woman has a son that has the age eligible for being called for the army. So they shared with me and my dad this frightening feeling they had about this guy not wanting to go to the war, but he was scared about being called, and it's a bad situation. I mean, on the Russian side, it's still a human being, and I can understand that. And
Yeah.
so it's very sad how this shouldn't have been a war, but in the end, of course, it is. They all know about it now, because if you are calling people to go there, it means it's a war. And so it's very tough. And also Putin
Like who?
lied.
Yeah.
What?
Putin, like who? Like
Poo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Putin lied to the population about what was written in the paper about the recruitment of people. He said that they would have called only people that was
experience
able, with experience.
Yeah,
but in the end, in the paper, it wasn't written. So it's very, very sad. And yeah, I also had a meeting on Rocket League, playing couple hours of Rocket League in the night. I met a Russian guy, looked like friendly one. So I made an experiment. Like I tried to chat with this guy a bit to see if he was I don't know, like okay. I mean, you are a Russian guy. You are around 24, 23 years old, I guess, and you are playing some Rocket League. You should be relaxed. How can I say it? But if you have the thought about you may be going to the front and fight and die, I don't know how can you really play Rocket League in a relaxed way and have fun. Maybe you're playing because you need to distract yourself and think about something else. So I tried to speak with this guy, and when everything was comfortable, I asked him about how was he feeling about the
war.
recruitments and and this news. And from that moment, he logged off and he decided not to say anything about it, and he didn't want to speak about it. I don't get why. Maybe it was something he didn't want to say to think about. So at the same time, he didn't want to speak about it. But maybe he was actually scared to say something in a video game,
Yeah.
and this was the first thought I had at that moment. And I mean, I don't know, but how Russia can get what you said in a Rocket League match and like using it against you. I think it's something that cannot really happen. I am okay if you are afraid to speak to the media because you're exposing yourself, but speaking about it in a video game, it's something. This really explains how these people are freeless. They are
Yeah.
not free. They
Yeah.
they're not able to say what they want. They are extremely scared about saying anything, even the most
Yep.
simple and safe thing to say. They're scared, and this is pure manipulation. I can feel it.
I have something to answer it with.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to add something more before I begin?
No, I mean the story is this: the guy disappeared. I've never met him anymore. So, yeah.
It's a nice story, and it explains actually a lot, and a nice observation you did that they
Oh,
are
yeah. So
extremely
maybe just one thing.
yeah.
Like, we all think about Russia as a bad thing, but I have feelings for Russian people who don't want the world to exist and they just want to be free. I mean, this general hate for Russia is understandable and is right, but what I try to do, even in my work, I try to put myself on the other side and try to see how it feels, and it must feel very, very bad from a good Russian person point of view, because you're really you have no way to do anything. You have no power to make your own decisions. You're just a passenger in a situation that you cannot control. You have just to accept what happens.
Well, not just a passenger. The thing is,
Yeah, no, of course
because
you
the
can
two.
speak, you can protest. Yeah,
No. I mean, I don't mean
Okay,
that.
so what?
Not the passenger, but the tool that their government is using. They're using people
Yeah.
as tool. They don't consider them as people, and
Yes,
all
yes,
that
yes.
they need them for is to take orders and not usually, not even, how do you call it? Do orders.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot the word. I have an awesome word. Not an awesome, but perform orders. Execute orders. Yes, execute. That's the word I needed. I wanted. Oh, we lost orders just now. What the hell? Maybe. Yeah, Jet agrees. There are still human people there with morals. Sad that most of them can't express themselves due to fear and paranoia. Yep, this is something I also wanna tell Oris. Let's check where he is. He dropped off. We have some technical difficulties. A guest is joined. Nice.
Sorry,
I hear you.
got disconnected randomly.
Hmm.
Try my best to connect again faster.
You're back. So I
Oh.
was saying what? I was saying that they were brainwashed for 22 years.
Yeah.
It began like pretty sneaky, and it doesn't seem like no, not Oris. Yeah. By the way, Moritz,
Yeah.
Jed is asking, is your name Oris? Can you tell Jed the story about your first and second name?
Okay. So okay. Orats and 17. That is okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Orats, it's like a short version of my surname. That is Orazzini. And yeah, 17 is something I add to my names because it's usually a bad number. How is it called in English when
Привет, Charlie.
wait, let me
Yeah. Do you want to leave your first name a secret, or you can you want to
no,
say
I
it?
can share it.
Yeah, share
I'm
it.
totally fine
So
with that.
you're
Yeah.
Stefano.
Stefano Orazzini in Italian. Yeah. So 17 is a number that should give you bad luck, but I feel myself as an extremely unlucky person, and so I decided to try to.
Do you still feel yourself
give away.
as an
No,
unlucky person?
So maybe this worked because I tried to. I mean, 17 has some bad stuff in it. Let me put away, throw it away from myself in a cathartic way. So I written it down, and I tried this way to be more lucky. How can I say? Yeah.
Or can you type how, because we don't see your name in the chat.
Oh
Can
yes,
you
of course.
type it
I'm
in the
I'm gonna
chat on
type
YouTube?
as my father because somehow I'm connected to YouTube as my father. So you're gonna see also my father's name, but it's okay.
Nice.
I think he gives me the permission to share it. So that's it.
Yeah, so you see the full name of Oris's father is
Yeah.
Orazzini, and
Yeah.
it turns out to be Oraz or Oraz if you use Italian version,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Z is T in Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to, yeah, this was just a pause about your name, and I
Yeah.
wanted to get back to Russians because it's an interesting,
Yeah.
very interesting topic of their mindset and how brainwashed they are, and how deep the fear of that irrational fear, you know?
Yeah.
That irrational fear that was planted into them, into their heads, and they fear of everything. We men, we have a blogger here in Ukraine who is,
Mm-hmm.
thank you, I just didn't want to get it wrong. Yeah, that's nice that you and I'm interrupting myself again. Okay. The chat is distracting me usually. So I'm getting back. I wanted to finish the thought. We have a blogger in here who is interviewing the prisoners of war, Russian soldiers who
Okay.
got into captivity. I'm watching all interviews lately that he's posting. He's posting them every day, and I also have a project in mind. I started working on it already. I want to translate interviews and also record a translation. So I will be translating it and making the voiceovers
Okay.
So people around the world could listen to it too,
Can
because
yeah, I can listen to it. It's
because
very needed, I guess.
yes, I hope you will enjoy. I started this week was pretty rough for me. I'm gonna get to that by the way too, and I couldn't like fully begin to do it. One interview, the first one I took for translation, it lasts for 1 hour and 44 minutes. So you can imagine how much work it
How
is.
much work is in that? Yeah.
First, you need to translate the subs. I actually have the auto-translated subs, but it's not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah.
As first, I need to write it down the times,
Rewrite them.
and then I need to record all those replicas and put it to the put it to the video. So it's a huge work. It will take some time and effort from me, but I wasn't able to do it. So I wanted to say that some Russians, when journalists given them chance to call to their mothers, some mothers are so scared that they are saying that they have no sons, men. This is crazy.
Yes.
Yes. The their fears, they are so deep and huge that they are ready to, give up their sons. But sons is actually something that Russian mothers not really. I mean, not all of them, definitely, but
I think yeah.
I'd say half of them
Mm.
don't really care about.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, their morale and their psychological portraits are so damn scary when you see those mothers who are just happy to receive the compensation for their sons and saying
Yeah.
that I will just make more sons and I still have
It's easy.
couple more sons. Yeah. So this is just scary. And about hate for Russians, I wanted to say that right now we are not hating I like the exact people. We're not hating persons, but
the concept. The concept.
We hate the concept, and we hate their inability to protest and to do their. I mean, sorry, the words. I'm starting to forget them. Their inability to have freedom, not only to have freedom, but to spread it, like to make something possible in their country. They are totally incapable of doing anything.
Yeah, but from a politic point of view, Russia is organized in a way that people has absolutely no power in anything. They are just saying yes to everything they listen because they are taught to do this way, and that's it. If you like it, okay, you like it. If you don't like it, no one cares about your point of view. You need to deal with it anyway. So yeah,
the problem is, and the paradox is that the only way for them to overthrow their totalitarian regime, the only way is with weapons, because they're so oppressed and so, so not scared. This is not something. Let me see the translation.
Yeah.
Yeah, suppressed is one word. I used it correctly, but
yeah.
like their government took away their will. I mean, they're will-less. Does such word exist? Or willing-less? Do you know what I mean? Oh, Horus is disconnected again. They have no social autonomy. That's actually a nice idea. A way to put it. I mean, Charlie was saying about Twitter automatic subtitle bot. I found a way to, you know, to took out the YouTube's automatic subtitle. And I guess it won't be much better than the one from Twitter, right? They'd probably be on almost the same levels, so I will use this one. Or maybe you know something that I don't know, Charlie. Welcome back. Sorry, I was answering to Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie asks, is Jet not streaming with you anymore? Just in the chat for this week. Today Jet is not feeling well. He's got ill. We wanted to stream together, 3 of us. But he said that he's feeling bad. And this is why he's in the chat today. Yeah, so it's 2 of us today. Okay, Russians are something that I'd like to come back again next time.
Of course.
We still have a lot of things to talk about today, so I wanted to get through some interesting news, and it will be something to discuss also. So let's see. I'm just gonna go to the news feed. About yesterday, I wanted to share. Sorry. It's get better soon, Jet. Yes, I'm wishing you to get better.
Me too.
Jet. Yeah, and Stefan too. Okay, what I also missed, I'm under the weather and didn't feel up to being on camera today. Yes. Okay, after this. Yes, every day, our general staff, by the way, you're frozen? Yeah, you hear me. Our
No,
staff
I can hear you. Yeah.
is publishing the statistics of destroyed Russian military equipment and personnel too. So today we received a summary for yesterday, and in one day our armed forces liquidated 950 Russian soldiers in one day. This is an absolute record for the last 6 months, I guess. There were some days in first days of war that 1,000 Russians were killed.
Yeah.
But these days we usually have 300, 400, sometimes 500 in good days, but 950, this is crazy. And also this day, 56, I guess, let me check, 52 armed vehicles, armed personal vehicles were destroyed in one day. This is crazy. So yesterday was a very harvesting day for our military, and it usually brings us, yes, it's killing, but it's killing of occupants who came to our land to kill our people. And we're defending our land, armed forces defending our land. This is why these people, these killing is making us happy, because the more our soldiers will kill Russian occupants, the faster this war ends. This is why seeing these
Yeah.
numbers, and yes, of course, knowing that there is killing, but when Russians choose, they always have the choice, man. Some people
Of course.
who was mobilized, and they're saying that I didn't have any choice. It's not true. You always have a choice. At least you have a choice to go to prison, and
Yeah.
it will actually be better in the end. It will be much better than dying in Ukraine,
Then die in a war.
because these mobilized, unprepared, who are not even soldiers, they are really, they don't have any chances in here. Like, I don't know, maybe 1% of them will survive meeting Ukrainian forces, and this is why going to prison is the better option for them. Of course,
Yeah.
if they are not suiciders, maybe they don't want to live. Yeah, but this is not a big percentage of them.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, most of those who say that they didn't have any choice, but they don't want to fight, subconsciously want to come here and fight and kill us, because they were, they were like stuffed.
The brainwash was
Yeah.
was done good. The brainwash was done good.
Pretty good for last 22 years. Okay. About the numbers, this was just a thing that I wanted to tell you. Yeah, about Kherson region. Let's see some of the map. You, Oris, maybe don't know much about what's happening on the map, like where some places located, where Kherson region
No,
is, for example.
I do a bit.
Oh, you do? Nice.
As I said, I cannot connect to the news every day, but I have a YouTube channel I use here in Italy to get some good information. And it's not posting a lot, but once a month there is basically a summary, and with that we can how can I say? I can understand what is happening. So Kherson,
Nice.
Kherson should be on north right, more or less.
It is
Mid north right. Is it okay?
it's
Okay,
northwest.
you can
Not
yeah,
north,
yeah, yeah.
sorry, not north. It's south. It's actually the south of our country.
Okay.
You can see it on the map if you see the stream right now. So
Yeah. I
yeah,
can also
there's
see my
a
face now. It's much better. Okay.
there's a Kherson region in here. It is near
Mhm.
Crimea. You see the Crimea Peninsula. I think
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
definitely know where it's located. So they on the right shore, the western shore of Dnieper River. You see the Dnieper River? Now we call
Mhm.
the western shore the right shore, and they are located. They are sending more troops to hold that strategic area. They needed to be controlled, because
Mhm.
it gives them a lot of opportunities to move forward to Odessa in here, or Mykolaiv, or Kryvyi Rih here, and Zaporizhia here. So yeah, that's a strategic point for them. But what is also happening, that they have relocated equipment from Chornobaivka, which is located right near Kherson city, and
Mhm.
we also have proofs for that. Some satellite footages that showed us that all the tanks and artillery systems and planes, they left from this airfield of Chornobaivka. You see,
Okay.
all the positions are empty. You will see it in a bit on the stream.
Yeah.
And they are leaving that place. So this is actually hard to understand. Why are they doing this? Because they are sending more and more troops there. They're elite troops, and they just are not planning to leave this place, but somehow they are getting down the defenses from this side. So it's really interesting how the situation will go next. And also, what our head of intelligence, Kirilo Budanov, says that, and usually his prognoses are going true because he's the head of intelligence, and he said this week he said that the operation, I mean the freeing Kherson, deoccupying it, will end till the end of November. So this is just interesting. The hell, they will free it until the end of November. Maybe he knows that Russians, after all, are planning to leave Kherson region. This is one of the versions. Maybe they are planning some outstanding operation to free Kherson region. But Russians have like 45,000 troops in there, just in that piece of map and the western shore.
Yeah.
So this is really interesting. Let's get back to the map. And I also saw that Charlie said something about disconnected area of northern Luhansk. And yes, that's the other side of the map. It is located on eastern side of our country in Kharkiv and Luhansk region.
Okay, that's what I was confused.
Yeah.
I confused Kharkiv with Luhansk and Kherson.
Yeah, because Kharkiv and Kherson, they're both actually they're pretty, sound like the same, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
For non-Ukrainian, Kherson and Kharkiv could easily be how do you call it?
Yeah, it's okay, misunderstood. But yeah, I in the last video or so, I heard some news about the strategic part of the connection with this part of of the Ukraine. Yeah, because it was an occupied territory, and you could get that back, right?
Yes. This was actually a huge counteroffensive operation where military took this green part, this huge green part of Kharkiv Oblast that was occupied. It was happening in the beginning of this month, maybe in the end of September already. But it continues bit by bit. It was stopped by Russians here near Svatove. You see Svatove and Kremin 9 here. But this week, in the beginning of the week, our forces took 4 villages. It was on 25th, because you see on 26th, they already got deeper into Luhansk region. So
I'm gonna see it in a bit, but okay.
You're gonna see it in a bit. I guess there are villages somewhere in here. I'm not gonna find it right now, but something about crossing this road, is very important to stop the supplies of this part of their front. And Charlie was talking about that, I guess. Okay, just a second. I'm gonna check what guys are saying. Chernobyevka got bombed so often by ZSU that it was practically a metal graveyard for Russian equipment. Yeah, I guess it was, but in the end, like the last couple of months, as we didn't hear much from Chernobyevka, right? And they kept going there. I mean, Russians, and kept holding their military equipment there. So it was actually an important strategic point for them. So yeah, we'll see how situation will go. I hope they're able to take Swatow. Yeah, I hope so too. Okay, what else? Maybe, yeah, I had some funny news this week too. I'm getting tired already, and I guess we're gonna need to finish pretty soon. But
It's
let's.
okay. I think I have another 5 minutes.
Nice.
Or is it 10?
Yeah, but this week being pretty hard, I also wanted to tell you that this week was full of blackouts for us because Russians were hitting our infrastructure for the last
Yeah.
this month since 10th of October, and they destroyed 30% of our energetic infrastructure. This is why our government needs to, you know, do those blackouts intentionally to save some energy.
Some energy. Yeah.
This is why
Okay.
it
Okay.
was pretty hard to work this week, and we had 5 hours of blackouts each day, and it usually during the work day. This is why it messed up all the plans, and it was so frustrating. And yeah, this is what we're dealing with. I mean,
Wait, at the moment.
Ukrainians at the moment.
Mhm.
But today and yesterday we didn't have any blackouts, and it seems that situation might be a bit
Better.
stable.
Okay.
Yes, but it doesn't mean that tomorrow and all the weekdays we're gonna have. I mean, we're not gonna have blackouts. I think
Yeah.
maybe this will continue, unfortunately. Yeah, and when we need to adapt, we just need time to get used to this because it's gonna be a hard winter. But thanks to Italy, thank you to your countrymen, we
Mhm.
are receiving the new air defense systems that called Stamp T, or SAMP-T, SAMP-T, I guess, yes.
Mhm.
I guess we're gonna. Yeah, I have the picture.
A
Just a
picture.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I
pretty-
need just 21 seconds, but it's okay.
Mhm. Yeah, that I need to switch the screen first. Okay, switched it and just wait for 20 seconds. SAMP-T.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is called SAMP-T. It is anti-rocket, anti-radar, and anti plane system
Okay. Yeah. I see it.
that can hit targets. France and Italy together will be providing us with these systems. Thank you. It's an important decision. Let's hope it's going to be fast because we need it right now, and we're just losing time. They every day they are trying to hit more infrastructural objects, and we are getting more vulnerable to this winter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the situation is actually extremely dangerous right now.
Yeah. Did they warn you about these blackouts, or they just happened with randomly? I mean, without you knowing.
Fortunately, they are warning us with that. and we have a schedule, but they're not usually going by the schedule. I mean, exactly. They may
Yeah.
do it earlier, like an hour earlier, and then
Okay.
stop the blackout an hour later than it was scheduled.
Okay.
So, yeah, sometimes it is just that messy. What else? Yeah, this is it. I guess we maybe, I mean, to not hold you even more.
It's fine. It's a pleasure to stay here. It's not. Don't take that as a problem. I mean,
Okay,
it's
okay.
fine.
Okay, then I will just keeping you, sorry,
Yeah.
here.
Okay, I have at least 2 extra minutes.
2
Let's use
extra
them.
minutes. Nice. Yeah, but news about the Red Cross that they are actually providing help. It's Russian Red Cross, and they are providing help for mobilized. So if people around the world donate to the Red Cross, they can be supporting Russia too. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, important thing that President of Germany visited Ukraine this week,
Yeah.
and he traveled to Chernihiv Oblast, I guess to also maybe Sumska Oblast, and he then came to Kiev and met with the president. So he finally came to Ukraine and seen the destruction by his own eyes, with his own eyes. And
See.
he
Yeah.
came back to Germany and he gave a speech where he finally condemns Russia fully, and he realized that Russia is not a friend of Germany anymore, and it's against Germany because Russia is usually saying that they hate Europe, that they are actually fighting Europe right now, they fight NATO,
Yeah.
and he finally got rid of all of his illusions. And what else?
Yeah, they had a pretty tough situation with Russia with gas because
Yes.
they are getting a lot of supplies of gas from Russia. If I don't remember wrong, it's about 60% of
Yeah, yeah.
maybe
And
more.
can you imagine this week they said that it's only kind of 5% left dependency
Yeah,
from Russia. So
yeah.
yes, they don't need Russia anymore, and they can finally
It's a very,
sort of
very
swap
big
off.
step.
Yeah,
Very big step.
it's a crazy big step because like they were supporting Putin like long ago, and their
Yeah.
politicians were always friends with Putin. And by the way, Giorgia Meloni, your new prime minister,
Yep.
supported us. She said that she won't be provoked by Putin, and
Yeah.
I actually believe her, and I believe that Italy won't be going allies with Russia, and nothing can help Russia anymore. And
Yeah.
this will
Honestly
just
speaking, yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you.
no problem.
You can finish.
I finished.
Yeah.
I finished.
Okay. I mean, honestly speaking, I don't really like the Italian government as a structure.
Okay.
But from the Ukrainian Russian side, it's I think we are dealing pretty good. I remember one of the last word we shared last time we spoke privately. I mean,
Yeah.
and you were scared that Russian propaganda was spread
Yeah.
in Italy and people got brainwashed. But this is not happening. Our mistake may be not speaking about it too much anymore and maybe considering only the news that affect us, like what the one we received in the last week, about the grain and crop that was that needed some big changes, and the prices of pasta in Italy would increase. This is a disaster for the Italian people, and so this is a news that's since we need pasta, we share some news about Ukraine. That this is the bad part of Italy, but in the end, we have no room for Russian propaganda. We had some Russian politicians in the TV shows, and some of you may watch some videos about Lavrov and other people
Yeah.
speaking
That sad horse.
publicly, and they may have been scared about this because they saw Russian people in Italian television sharing Russian propaganda to Italian people. And
Yes.
I understand it, but
This
at the
is
same
why.
time, we are very stupid in Italy, but not enough to believe that bullshit. Okay, a lot of us and all the TV shows you watched about Russian politicians were used and created in a way that was trying to debunk the Russian propaganda. It may have failed sometimes, but if you sum it up, in the end, the Russian propaganda has been stopped this way. I cannot really take a position if it was a good decision to put Russians in the TV or not putting Russian in the TV, but I think it may be may have been a good thing, because giving them the space and then debunk them, it's gonna leave a better trace. How can I
Yeah.
say it, in the art of Italian people? So we may not donate, we may not speak about you, we may not think about you, probably because TV
okay.
doesn't show much. But in the end, we are not really fighting against you. Of course, we blame the government. Oh, the gasoline is so high in price, you need to put the price down, like it is a simple thing to do.
Yeah.
And that's why we are stupid, but we are not stupid enough to believe Russian propaganda. This is something I really want to point.
And
that-
yes, I'm really really thankful, grateful to you and to all Italians and to Italy and to your government. And hell yeah, that Russian propaganda failed in Italy. This is amazing. And yeah, cheers to that.
I'm gonna add the one last thing before we leave. For I think I didn't say it. I am a teacher in the middle school, and last year when the war started, I tried to speak with my child about it in a way that they would grow with good common sense about this. And I am doing the same this year. Of course, this is not a topic so hot like it was last year, but when we speak about conflicts and when we speak about Ukraine, I try to do my best in class to share the good information and to instruct people to think more about what is not said. I mean, what I said before, that we don't really speak about it. I try to sensibilize students about this, and not thinking about something doesn't mean it doesn't exist anymore. So I can see when I speak about this in the class, they react in a way that shows me that they have a deep understanding of what is happening, even if they are very young, and they got the good. How is it called? Jesus, words. It's so late tonight. Yeah, they understood what they said, and the topic is just it is, but we just don't see it anymore in the TV so often. What I was saying is that they can understand the situation, and they learn something good about this. Even if the war is bad, they had some good lessons about this, and I have faith in new generation for this to not happen anymore. Yeah.
Thank you for doing this work, or it's yeah, I'm personally very grateful for you, that you're yeah, showing those kids what is happening and telling them. And I saw that Charlie got to head out now. Thank you. Yes, we're actually finishing the stream right
Yeah.
now. Thank you very much for being with me today, Oris.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a great pleasure for me too to have you here today.
If we can find another day, we can join with Jet. It would be very good to meet with you all. Yeah.
Feel free to join us any Sunday, man. We're doing it every Sunday.
Yeah.
So yeah, join us next time, or maybe the time after the next one, or maybe every next Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I also thank Jet and Charlie for being with us today, for making the chat alive and really making some points. And yes, I'm grateful as well. Yes, we're in this together. Yeah, so yeah, Jet is also grateful to you, Stefano.
Yeah.
And I guess Charlie is grateful too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Charlie, тобі також дякую. Charlie is learning Ukrainian, so I'm speaking a bit Ukrainian.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
So yeah, this was a great stream. Thank you, everyone, and Slava Ukraini.
Slava Ukraini. Yeah. Heroям Slava.
Героям Slava. Yes.
Yeah.
We also have the one Slava Nati, which means glory to nation, and you must answer death to the enemies. Смерть ворогам.
Death to the enemies. Okay. Nice. I'm going to try to learn this for the next stream. Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, love you all, and have a great
Have a good time, guys.
Day.
Yeah, have a good night. I don't know what time is it there, but yeah.
Yeah. And I'll see you in a week.
Yeah. Bye.